Hey y'all. First of all, let me take a deep breath because this has been a very, 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 very frustrating 30 minutes for me, y'all. A very frustrating 30 minutes. Yeah. I wish I could meditate right now. On air, I wish I could meditate right now. Because I'm just like, I wanted to look. First of all, the lighting ain't right for me. But the show must go on because I wanted y'all to see how good the purple looked in my hair. Then I couldn't wear my Quiet Storm shirt, so I'm so mad about that. But it's okay because the show is still going on. I'm still getting everything going. Let me know if y'all can hear that background music. I'm trying to try some new stuff out. Hope y'all like my Memphis background too. But trying to try some new stuff out. It's a little, I don't know, little background music or whatever. I don't know. I'm probably gonna turn it off. But anyway, just let me know if y'all heard the background music. I'm trying to try some new things, but y'all, oh my god, my laptop would not work. First of all, I'm mad because the verse is already on, so I really was trying to go ahead and do my podcast before the verses came on, and they already doing it. I just seen on Instagram they already doing it, so shoot. Y'all come back, watch the video because I'm definitely trying to go watch these verses. So, but tonight's show is about, I don't think a lot of other families and, well, races do this, but I've noticed in the black community a lot of parents put their kids out early. Like, okay, what really made me want to talk about this is this lady at work. She was like, okay, her I think it's her daughter, I think, just graduated. And she was like, I'm gonna give her a week. But after that, she's I don't know what I don't know what she gonna do. I'm gonna give her a week. I'm gonna see. Give her a week to see what she gonna do. And I'm like, give her a week to see what she gonna do. First of all, y'all need to be instilling a plan in y'all kids early. Y'all be so ready to kick them out as soon as they graduate. When they are juniors, see what they want to do. Don't wait until they graduate, and then a week after they graduate is what you finna do. When she did that, like I'm talking about, I'm gonna give her a week, and then after that, she gonna have to go to somebody's school, or she gonna have to do this. She gonna have to get up out of here. I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand it. I don't like that black parents. I hear that so much. Y'all be so ready to kick y'all kids out. Granted, teach your kids that in life you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to do something because you don't want your kids to be lazy. You want your kids to learn how to get out and get their own. But at the same time, y'all be saying it so mean. Like she said it so forceful. She was like, well, she gonna have to get out and do something. Then y'all pressure y'all kids to go to school. Y'all pressure y'all kids to do things that they don't even really want to do. It's plenty of people that I went to school with, they didn't even want to go to college. They only went to college because they mom and them made them go. Because they was like, oh, you gonna go to school. You either gonna go to school or you gonna go to the army. How are you gonna pressure and force that on? Like what? Somebody, a parent, anybody who got older kids, tell me the reason to why y'all do that. Y'all pressure y'all kids to get on out the house. Cause I never understood that. And I tell a lot of young kids behind me, I be like, think of a plan when you're in high school. Think of what you want to do. So that way your parents won't try to, what you gonna do? You need to know what you're gonna do. Because I really don't like that she did that. You're doing your daughter like that. So now she's forced to figure out what she gonna do because you ready to put her out the house. I feel like they shouldn't get out the house until they after they turn 21. And I don't even want to say get them out. I feel like you should be setting them up and putting them in a position to where, okay, what's your next plan? What do you want to do? But like I said, y'all wait until these folks graduate. Then it's, oh, what you gonna do? You can't be up in this house not doing nothing. How you know they gonna sit in that house not doing nothing? But then it depends on the type of parent that you was. If you was coddling your child, sometimes them children don't got the motivation to go work because you did everything for them. Like, granted, me and my sisters, we worked. Like, we didn't have to work. That was our thing. Me and my sisters, because my mama was so independent, we learned that off my mama. That me and my sisters, we had already like got our own jobs. My younger sister was working at Wendy's. I was working at McDonald's. My big sister was working at Kroger. She was working at Finish Line. Like, we were in high school working and we didn't even have to work. We just wanted our own. So that was a little form of independency for us. But a lot of y'all, I don't like that. That's why I said if I ever have a child, if I want my child out the house that bad, I'm gonna at least be giving my child something to, help them think. Like, what's something that you want to do? Do you want to go to school? If you want to go to school, but you don't want to go right now, you ain't got to go as soon as after you graduate. Take a semester off. I wish I would have done that. Take a semester off. You don't even, they don't understand. College is not like high school. You don't have to just go right after high school because everybody's not going to graduate with their people. It's some people was supposed to graduate, let's say 2011, they ain't graduate till 2013. You're not going to graduate with your people. A lot of people don't when you're in college. So keep that in mind. It's okay to not go your first semester. It's okay that you don't know what you want to do in life. But don't let your parents and don't let your family pressure you. You got to go to school. You got to do this. You need to do this. You need to get up out of my house. Granted, the people who want to get out their parents' house at an early age, go right ahead. If you want to get out your parents' house, go ahead. If you know you got the motivation and you got the money, you can do it. That's not me telling y'all don't get out your parents' house. But stop letting your parents force you up out the house. Now, I usually have a section to where y'all can comment. But right now, I don't got time because I told y'all this junk was giving me problems when I first started. So if y'all got any comments or whatever, I might go on and just read them off Facebook. I don't know. Let me see. If y'all got any comments or if y'all can put y'all inputs. I really want a lot of Black parents to get on this live, and I need y'all to put y'all input in. I need y'all to tell me the reason why y'all do that, because I don't know no other races that do that. I'm sorry. Like, most of these kids be staying with their parents at least till they're 21, 22, 23 or so. I just want to know why y'all do that. My mama didn't put us out, but I do remember her saying, and Ma, don't feel like I'm throwing you under the bus. I do remember you saying, oh, they either got to go to school or the military. I'm not going to military, first of all. I wasn't going to the military. I want to be in a Coast Guard, but that was short-lived or whatever. But I do remember my mama saying it. Don't feel no way because I said that, mama, because you did say that. But but I don't want to put that in my child. Like I don't want my child to feel like you got to get up out of here. But I'm going to instill in my child, you have to have some type of work ethic. You got to have something because in this life, you got to work. Granted, I don't want to work ever in life again, but I got to. But I really didn't, I don't know. I really did not like that lady said that because she was just, I'm telling you, and she said it in a mean way. She was saying it in a way of, I don't know what she's going to do, but she's going to get up out of here. And you're giving her a week to figure out what she want to do with her whole life. So you're pressuring her to go to school. You're pressuring her to do something she don't want to do. And then when they're doing something that they don't want to do, y'all turn around and be like, no, you wonder why they're failing in something that they don't want to do. You wonder why they're in school failing. You wonder why they're doing something they really don't want to do and they're failing at it. And then you turn around and get mad at them because you just pressured them to do something they don't want to do. A lot of y'all parents did that to us. I'm sorry. With our generation, y'all did that to us. It's you getting out. And I also want to ask this question too. And females ask this question. There are a lot of guys who, females have their own place a little more than guys do. Because they always make this running joke where you living with your female, you living with, it's never she's living with her man. It's always he's living with her. Do y'all feel like that stems off of parents putting their kids out at an early age? Do you feel like the mother doesn't set the boy up to live on his own, especially if she's a single mother, versus if she wasn't a single mother? Do you feel like that makes a difference too? But do you feel like also that's the reason why a lot of guys don't end up being able to have their own place, and it kind of, they get a slow start because they're pressured to get out the house? I've always wondered that because we're always set up as a little girl, learn how to cook, learn how to clean, basically learn how to be domestic. You're going to be a wife. You're going to be this, you're going to be that. Work. So we're taught those values to be the wife, to be the mother, to be this and that. So it's a little more easier for us as females to get on out there and just boom, boom, boom. Versus dudes, I feel like if the daddy ain't around, y'all not really taught that. Y'all are really taught to get out there and work, but you're not taught. They're not pushing y'all towards go get this trade or kind of learn how to do this or that. Y'all are forced to learn on your own and then get a slow start, but then they wonder why. Oh, no. This is the word that they'll say. This is the thing they'll say. You a man. You need to get out there and make sure you got this. You need to get out here and make sure you got that. But if they're not being taught anything, it's hard because you already them at 18. They're still a teenager. Granted, that's what you need to remember. That is still a teenager, especially if you've never instilled that in them. That's still a teenager, and you already you need to get out. Are you getting out of here? Or you going to school? Or you going to go get a job? Which the job thing is not bad, but y'all be ready to put them out the house. Y'all be ready to put them out the house. And I don't understand it. That's why I need some of y'all black parents, even if y'all comment on this later on, I need some of y'all black parents to help me understand it because y'all do that. And y'all need to face the fact. And can't none of y'all get on here. It's probably a few of y'all can get on here and say y'all don't do that. But y'all be doing it. Here's my solution. Granted, I ain't got no kids. Here go the first thing y'all gonna say. You ain't got no kids. Y'all, I'm speaking from experience being a teenager. at the time, being a kid, how I would have felt if my mama pressured me to do certain things. I wanted to go to college. Granted, if at one point I didn't know why I wanted to go to college, I didn't even know what I wanted to do. But I wanted to go to college. But some things I regret is, and I usually don't regret a lot of things. I wish I would have. I'm not even gonna say regret. I wish I would have took a semester off. I really wish I would have did. I really wish after school I would have worked the summer, really worked for the rest of the year, save me some money, and then go to school that spring semester. I really wish I would have did that. Because it seems like the people who didn't go off to college, they be making more money, doing this, doing that. But sometimes those do be the ones that the parents be like, you have to get out here and do something. I feel like this. Stop putting that only option that they have to go to school. Tell them that they go to a trade school. Because it's plenty of people that y'all pressuring these kids to get up out the house and go to college. And I'm not saying going to college is bad, because you learn a lot in college, whether you graduated or not. I learned so much from school. I learned so much. But also teach them trades, because there's a lot of people that I went to college with and you're not working in your field that you went to school for. And out here working the same job that you could have told them to go learn this trade, because a lot of them love this trade better than they love what they went to school for. I know somebody who got 2 degrees and ain't doing nothing with them degrees, but he loved the trade that he learned. And he's going back to go learn more within that trade. Granted, he got 2 degrees, 2 bachelor's degrees. And hated. And he told me that his daddy put him out when he was 18 years old. And he had to, no. They let him work first to build up enough money and he can go get his own. Granted, you 18, y'all ain't talking. And he said, they didn't teach me any type of what will happen if this happened, what would happen if that happened. They didn't teach me none of that. Here I am, 18 years old, trying to figure it out. Y'all pushed him out. He ended up having to move back home with his mom and them. Not the same year. I want to say a year or so later. Because it got hard on him, because y'all were so ready to push him out the house. Where do y'all get that from? Like, why do y'all do that? I've never understood that. But here's a solution. Give them some time. Granted, you got lazy kids. I hate to say it. Some people got lazy kids. They don't want to do nothing. But start helping them with a plan while they're in high school. So that way it don't get to be spring semester of their 12th grade year and you jumping down their throat. What you finna do? Now I gotta sit in my room figuring out what I'm finna do, because my mom and them finna put me out the house if I don't have a plan by August. But you want the school to help me figure it out, but you help me figure it out too. Put me in a program. Ask me what I want to do. Put me in a program. If I want to be a mechanic while I'm in high school, instead of just put me in that program, what is it called? Out about it. I forgot what it's called in high school, the little mechanic workshop, whatever. Instead of putting me in it, put me around some mechanics. Go find me a little intern something to put me in. So by the time I get out of college, by the time I get out of high school, baby, I'm so advanced at being a mechanic that, shoot, by the time I graduate, somebody already finna put me in a shop, or I'm dang near gonna have my own, because you invested so much time in me to help me figure out what I want to do in life before I graduate, instead of coming at me the month I graduate asking me what I'm finna do. I don't understand it. Is it something that's passed down? Like, is it something that y'all parents did? Because from what I seen in them old school shows, a lot of y'all was staying with y'all parents even when y'all was in y'all mid to late 20s. So where did that y'all need to get out the house thing come from? Now, granted, if your child still live with you, let them live with you, but teach them values as far as on how to save their money, so when they get out there, put them in programs. And I feel like that will help, and that will give your child some time to figure out what they want to do instead of just jumping in something because my mama don't want me out the house. Because honestly, like I said, I should have waited. I definitely should have waited a semester. I say all this to say, stop putting so much pressure on these folks to get out the house. Give them options. Start when they're in high school. Get them, I say, in the 10th grade, start seeing what they want to do. But 11th grade, start really giving them so what's your plan? Like, what? Start giving them that talk then. What's your plan? Do you want to go out to school? If you did go out to school, what would you like to do? But a lot of the times it starts when they're young. Start putting them in programs. Like, some of y'all love football so much, y'all be trying to put that on y'all sons. Some of y'all sons don't even like football. They'll watch it, but they don't want to do it. Y'all you know what y'all do though? But this for another topic, and some of y'all don't want to hear this. Some of y'all was football players. Some of y'all was basketball players. Some of y'all was, shoot, everything, rappers, whatever. And y'all be trying to put that on your kid, thinking that's what your kid want to do. Your kid don't even want to do that. Your kid want to design clothes. But because you did it and you didn't get far, you trying to pressure that on your child. So it's go off to school, go play football so you can go be in the NFL, and you want your child to live your dream. But that's for another topic, and some of y'all gonna get mad. But that's what a lot of y'all do. Quick to pressure them to go to school because you're trying to live out. You're really trying to live out your life through your child. We're not gonna go there. But yeah, I say that, like, when that lady said that, y'all, I really was looking at her like, what? And then somebody else piggybacked on the conversation. She was like, you really should have your stuff together by the time you turn 21. You're still, what? You're still figuring it out. What do you mean that a person's supposed to have their stuff together by the time they turn 21? You're fresh from high school. What you mean that person got to have their stuff figured out? You need to have a plan though, because your 20s is going to go by fast. But stop, like I said, stop pressuring these folks to have their stuff together the second semester after they get out of high school. Because she killed me with that. I'm going to let them sleep. I'm going to let her sleep in for this first week. But next week, she need to be at somebody's temp service. Give them some time to figure it out. Set them up. No offense to anybody with going to a temp service, warehouse, anything. But set your child up to go find a job. Not to say warehouse is not a job, but go set them up to go find professional jobs. Teach them how to go on interviews. Take that time, because these schools that had your kid all year. Now it's your turn to teach them how to be an adult. What you should have been trying to do that, junior year. Teach them how to go on interviews. Teach them how to make a resume. And if you don't know how to do it, they got programs at the library. They got programs that they can learn online to teach them how to do resumes, teach them how to go get an interview, how to go fill out applications. But don't say it in a forceful way like, oh, that's just the best thing you doing ever. She need to be for a whole week. She can sleep for a week, but she need to be at somebody's tip service next week. She need to be working at somebody. She need to be figuring out what she gonna do. What is you mad for? First of all, you sound mad. I don't understand it. Trying to hurry up, get her out of the house so you and your man can be together. I understand that. But give them some time. So these people, like, I'm not saying let them stay at your house and do nothing for 5, 6, 7 years. But give them something. If this is your child, give them this. Give them a little bit. Give them something. And then y'all get mad, piggybacking on what I had said, y'all get mad and wonder why they get out here and fail. Hold on, I'm reading y'all comments, y'all. I can't read it on this, but I can read it on my actual page because I'm looking. But they allowed a nigga to lay up and do nothing. Some of them do, but some of them get mad. They'll let these kids lay up, but get mad because they don't know how to do nothing. Because you waited until once they graduated, you waited until second semester, like I said, in May, after they just graduated, to ask them what they finna do. And you wonder why he don't know how to do nothing. And then, granted, it is some folks who just let their kids just lay up there. You mad complaining to everybody else, but you let your kids just lay up there, but you ain't instilled nothing in them. Like how my mama was, I'm telling you, we had the mindset, like we didn't have to work. We didn't have to work, but we wanted to work. We wanted our own money. We wanted to do this and we wanted to do that. My mama did everything for us. We didn't have to do nothing if we didn't want to. But because my mama was so independent, that was instilled in us. My mom was so independent and wanted to make sure we had everything and make sure we had the world. And we didn't have to do much. All me and my sisters had to do was exist and go to school and do good. We didn't have to work, but we wanted to. But I'm gonna be on here too long, y'all, because I want to watch this 8-ball MJG and UGK versus. But I just want parents who have older children, or if you just got children, period, and how you really want to do it. Help me understand why is it this big thing where parents are so quick to push their children out soon as they graduate, soon as they turn 18. Quickly. It's a must. If you don't get up out of here, then you ain't shit. That's basically how y'all be coming out. You ain't gonna be shit. You ain't shit. You're failing. You're a failure. Dang, let them get out of high school first before y'all start doing that. Learn a balance from, being a teenager myself and stuff. I feel like parents should learn a balance. Give them that to where, hey, what you want to do? Help teach them on this end. Don't make it this thing where they are a failure because they still at your house when they turn 18, or They're trying to figure it out. Don't pressure them. Because like I said, it's a lot of people that I know was doing things that they did not want to do because their parents pressured them to get on out the house. Because their parents pressured them to do this and pressured them to do that. Learn a balance. Like I said, I'm not saying to keep your kids at the house forever because you got some who will latch on and stay there and won't try to leave it all because you're not making them leave because now you got too comfortable. But learn a balance for your kids. Learn a balance. Give them, you know how high schools, and I'm gonna wrap it up after this, but you know how high schools, when you first get to high school, they got that 4-year plan. They ask you if you want to be on the career path, like college path, or 4-year path, and then they had the technical path where you learn trades and stuff. I dang near should have went on the technical path because maybe I would have learned a lot more things had I went on the technical path. I probably would have learned a whole bunch of other things. But that's what y'all need to do to y'all kids. Figure out what they like. Some of these kids like to draw. Some of these people, want to be tattoo artists. They want to do a lot of different things. And some of y'all don't even know y'all kids want to do that because as soon as they get older, you pressuring them to go to the military. You pressuring them to go to school. You're pressuring them to do stuff that they don't want to do. Learn what your children like. I know so many good artists, but they ended up going to college because their parents forced them to go to college or forced them to go to the military because they told them they had to get out the house. But let me see what y'all saying on here. But I mean, I get a lot of what you saying, like the one person said, but they allowed a nigga to lay up and do nothing. Are you talking about as far as they allowed their son, or they're allowing the man that they're dating? Now, if you talking about they allowed a man that they're dating, of course they will force their kids. They will force their kids up out the house. But this man will sit up in the house and ain't doing nothing, and he ain't got nothing going. But at the same time, I think it's I'm not your mama. I want to make sure my child is doing something. Now it's crazy. Yeah, you got a whole nothing dude in your house, but you're trying to pressure your child. But at the same time, if your mama like a nothing dude, pressure me, mom, because I don't want to be like this nothing ass dude that you got. If that's the case. So if that's what you mean by like they'll lay up and let nothing ass nigga in their house, mom, pressure me because I don't want to be nothing like the standard that you set in the dudes that you talk to. I don't. If I'm that type of child, I don't want to have nothing to do with the type of dudes that you mess with. I don't want to date the type of dudes you mess with or be with the type of dudes you mess with. So if you pressuring me gonna make me not be like the type of dudes that you mess with, go ahead. So, but I definitely had to talk on that, y'all, because that bothered me. And it's just the way she was saying it. It was just like, lady, don't push your child. Let her figure it out. Shoot, at least she graduated. Some people who didn't even make it to graduate because they got killed, or they dropped out, or they failing. At least made you proud, graduate, but don't wait. I say that to say this, and I'm finna wrap it up. Stop waiting till the last minute to see what y'all children gonna do in life. But and stop coming at them in a sense of Well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do out here? Blah, blah, blah. Come at them in a, what you like doing? You know, like, you like sports? Like, what you like? And then some of the stuff you see what your child like based off the things they watch and what they do. So start early. Those of y'all who got kids in high school, see what they want to do. Don't pressure them to go to college, but teach them about college too. Teach them that college could be good. I don't want my child to go to the military. I'm sorry. I'm not even putting that out there. But teach them about college. Let them go see colleges early. I've been around colleges early since I was in middle school, at least elementary school. And I knew I was going to go to a black school. But put them around some stuff early so that they will go get a feel for it. Because I know people who went out to college one semester and went back because they ain't like it. Because y'all was forcing them to go. And they came right back. So yeah, start early. Start seeing what they like, seeing what they want to do, and help invest in them on the things that they want to do. Like I said, if they want to be a mechanic, start helping them be in programs and stuff that helps them do the things that they love, instead of forcing things on them and then waiting until they finna get out of school to pressure them to get up out the house, see what they finna do. But thank y'all for tuning in. I know this is impromptu. What kind of? I didn't do much, promoting for this, but I'm back though, y'all. I when I have a lot going on, I hate that I shut down when I should put all that energy into my podcast and just keep going, despite what I got going on, despite what I'm going through. Put it in my podcast. Put it within the stuff that I love. And I feel like if I do that, it won't set me back, basically. So y'all keep that in mind. Do a lot of stuff that you want to do, no matter what you're going through. Keep going, keep doing it, because you're gonna be further back than you was when you was first trying to start. And I definitely had to learn that. Somebody told me, channel all that energy into your podcast. So thank y'all for just still fucking with me, y'all. Like, y'all still be supporting me with this podcast. I should have been on episode 50 by now. But I'm doing it. Better late than never. And I'm keeping it going off of y'all love and support. But let me know if y'all like this background music. I'm trying some stuff. I'm trying to incorporate some stuff. But my next show, I'm gonna have an artist on my next show. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. I'm definitely finna make sure that artist can come in on the show next Thursday. But I'm definitely finna have an artist on the show, and I will be doing some promo for that. Actually, tomorrow I'm finna hit that artist up and see if they can still do it. And if they still can do it, I'm finna do the promo. So if y'all do know some artists and some good artists too, first of all, send me that music I want to see, and send them my way. I do play people music on my show as well, so people can know your music if they don't know you. So let me know. Send me an email at astewart901. Well, no, don't send it to that one. Send it to quietstorm@icloud.com. Any inquiries, if you want to be on the show, if you need some music marketing, you need some promo, send it to quietstorm@icloud.com. Or y'all can hit me up on my Quiet Storm Facebook page. Send your inquiries and everything, or artists that you know. If you need some sponsorship, hit my page up too. I'll tell you my price as far as sponsorship. I will promote you. I promote you just like a commercial on here. Showing your brand and everything. Just hit me up for prices. Every time I do, it's based off of every time I do a show, I will promote your product. We can discuss prices then. But y'all, thanks for supporting me. Go like all of my pages, Quiet Storm 901, that's on Instagram, my Quiet Storm page on Facebook. Not my personal page. Go ahead, my Quiet Storm page. I'm just doing on my personal page today. But go hit me up on YouTube. I got a YouTube, it's Quiet Storm. All my names basically Quiet Storm. If you type in Quiet Storm ENT or just Quiet Storm, you're gonna find all my page. Add me off. But thank y'all for tuning in. I'm about to get off of here and go watch this 8 Ball MJG versus UGK. Oh my god, whoever that is. UGK versus, because I'm missing it right now. But thank y'all for tuning in.